everyone, Alpha Soul here, and welcome to another video. It's been quite a while, guys. I had taken some time off. There were a lot of things going around. I went on, 2 vacations. I ended up getting sick twice. I thought I was better at one point, then I got sick again. And, time just kind of flew by, and there wasn't really much as far as the updates that I'm looking for from Ashes of Creation going on, so I kind of put it on hold, but now I'm back and, ready to release some more videos and just talking about things Ashes of Creation related to there. On a side note, I'm also going to I should get in the habit of doing some other videos on some other games that I'm playing, as I'm, currently juggling 3 different games and really experimenting amongst other things, but, having fun in general. Anyways, on to Ashes of Creation itself. So Ashes of Creation, they've been steadily releasing info as far as, vlogs and blogs go. So you get to see a window into their development, process as they're animating things. And a lot of things are looking good and great. It's a little bit hard to actually discuss things like that. Many of you know that I'm actually part of the Dungeon Crawler Network podcast, and we did that podcast for a long time, and we decided to actually put it on hold until Ashes of Creation started releasing, a steady stream of actual info that we can go ahead and use as discussion points and talk about. The vlogs and the blogs are nice. They're nice fillers, but they're not necessarily good to, I guess you could say, to talk about in a concerted manner or effort, right? So for example, some of the things that we were looking for before were things like, the next node update, like Divine update, and I think we haven't done War update, or the military node update. So things like that are things that we can discuss and kind of go through as they talk about systems, classes of that nature, and when that stuff comes in, we'll be back as when Alpha 1 comes up, or even when Castle Siege mode comes up. We'll be back and discussing those systems and games within Ashes of Creation. So, look forward to that, and I actually can't wait till that actually happens. There is another live stream coming up next week. I think it's next Tuesday or Wednesday. One of the two. I think it's Wednesday. And that will, it's a little bit on the early side this time, but I think that's because of the holidays that are coming up. Obviously you've got Christmas coming up, and then New Year's, and then the next time would probably be late around that time. So, or not around that time, but the next live stream would more than likely be towards the end of January, or toward middle end of January is what I'm guessing would be the case, kind of based on schedule wise. So it kind of makes sense why they're doing the live stream a little bit earlier than they usually do. So yeah, so hopefully I'm hoping to see info, or specifically testing info on Castle Siege. I actually expected to be testing Castle Siege by now or within December, and then, based on a rough time frame, I don't know, maybe that's when we could actually see it and kind of go up. Now, generally speaking, I actually really do like the new development approach that they're taking to it. There's less, I guess you could say premature hyping, if you will, and it seems that they've taken an approach to, just shut up and develop, basically. And that's the approach that I love, basically. Get to it, just do what you got to do, come back when you've got it. And if I had my way, they would come back with Alpha 1 as opposed to Castle Siege mode. I'll talk about that in a separate video of why I think that will be the actual case, or should be the actual case. Obviously, I don't work for them. Whatever they do is their own business. But, in general, most of our guild, for example, and I think most of the people I could safely say who follow Ashes of Creation, based on, my time within the community, I actually don't think they're PvPers. I think most of them are more interested in an MMO in the traditional sense, that, is wide scaling and, with the breadth and depth of it. PvP is one aspect, and I think that's, kind of coming to fruition with the Battle Royale that is currently taking place. Battle Royale isn't doing too hot, from what I've seen as well too. So, I'll discuss that in a later video. In any case, next week will be the live stream. I will cover that live stream as well too, and in between I'll cover some other videos discussing Ashes of Creation as well. So good to be back, guys. I'll give you some more updates. Let me know what your thoughts are on kind of what's going on, especially as regards to the direction that Ashes of Creation is taking in terms of development. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. All right, thank you guys. Take care of yourselves. Alpha Soul out.